The ancient wisdom of Reiki offers us 5 powerful principles that serve as guideposts for living a more conscious and balanced life. These principles, developed by Mikao Usui, the founder of Reiki, are simple yet profound teachings that can transform our daily experience. Think of these principles as a compass, directing us toward inner peace and harmony. They aren't just rules to follow, but rather gentle reminders that help us navigate life's challenges with grace and wisdom. When practiced consistently, they create a foundation for personal growth, emotional healing, and spiritual development. Each principle begins with the phrase, "just for today," reminding us that transformation happens in the present moment, one day at a time. This approach makes these timeless teachings accessible and practical for everyone, regardless of their spiritual background or life circumstances. The profound wisdom behind the phrase, "just for today," lies in its ability to make significant life changes feel achievable and less overwhelming. In more modern times, this can even be seen in strategies like those proposed in Atomic Habits by James Clear. When we focus only on the present day, we free ourselves from the burden of past regrets and future anxieties. This simple shift in perspective transforms these principles from lofty ideals into practical, actionable steps. Consider how different it feels to say, "I will never worry again," versus, "just for today, I will not worry." The first statement might seem impossible, creating pressure and potential disappointment. But when we commit to practicing for just one day, we create a manageable goal that we can reset and recommit to each morning. This approach also aligns perfectly with mindfulness practices, anchoring us firmly in the present moment. By focusing on today, we develop a deeper awareness of our thoughts, emotions, and actions. We begin to notice patterns in our behavior and can make conscious choices about how we respond to life's challenges. Each dawn brings a fresh opportunity to practice these principles anew. If yesterday was challenging, today offers a clean slate. This gentle, forgiving approach helps us build consistency without harsh judgment, allowing the principles to gradually become natural habits rather than forced obligations. Let's explore the first 2 Reiki principles that guide us toward inner peace and emotional balance. Just for today, I will not worry. This principle acknowledges that worry is a natural human emotion, but reminds us that most of our anxieties are about things beyond our control. When worry arises, try taking deep, conscious breaths and asking yourself if your concerns are truly about the present moment or if they're projections about an uncertain future. A practical way to implement this principle is to keep a worry journal. When anxious thoughts surface, write them down, then consciously choose to release them. You might find that many of these worries never materialize, and even if challenges do arise, you'll be better equipped to handle them with a calm, centered mind. The second principle, "just for today, I will not be angry," teaches us to observe our anger without being consumed by it. When you feel anger building, pause and notice where you feel it in your body. Is your jaw tense? Are your shoulders tight? This awareness creates space between the trigger and your response, allowing you to choose a more constructive reaction. Remember that these principles aren't about suppressing emotions, they're about transforming them. When anger arises, try channeling that energy into positive action. Go for a walk, practice gentle movement, or engage in creative activities. Sometimes, anger shows us where boundaries need to be set or where change is necessary in our lives. Start small with these principles. Perhaps commit to 5 minutes of worry-free time each morning, gradually extending it throughout your day. For anger, create a simple ritual of taking 3 deep breaths before responding to triggering situations. These small steps, practiced consistently, can lead to profound transformations in how you experience and respond to life's challenges. The third and fourth Reiki principles invite us to cultivate gratitude and embrace honest work in our daily lives. Just for today, I will be grateful. This principle reminds us to shift our focus from what's missing to what's present in our lives. Even during challenging times, there are always moments of beauty and blessing to acknowledge, whether it's the warmth of sunlight, a kind word from a stranger, or simply the gift of breath. Try starting each day by naming 3 things you're grateful for before getting out of bed. They can be as simple as a comfortable pillow or as profound as a loving relationship. This practice gradually rewires your brain to notice the positive aspects of life more readily, creating a natural state of contentment and peace. The fourth principle, just for today, I will do my work honestly, extends beyond our professional lives. It's about bringing integrity and presence to everything we do, whether we're washing dishes, caring for children, or managing a business. When we approach our tasks with full attention and genuine effort, even mundane activities become opportunities for spiritual growth. Consider how you can infuse more consciousness into your daily work. Maybe it's taking an extra moment to proofread an email, organizing your workspace with care, or simply acknowledging when you need help instead of pretending to know everything. Honest work also means being truthful with yourself about your capabilities and limitations, setting realistic goals, and celebrating your progress along the way. These principles work together beautifully. When we're grateful for our work opportunities, we naturally bring more integrity to our tasks. And when we work honestly, we create more reasons to feel grateful. This positive cycle generates a sense of purpose and fulfillment that ripples out to touch every aspect of our lives. The fifth Reiki principle, just for today, I will be kind to every living thing, encompasses perhaps the most transformative practice of all. This principle extends beyond human interactions to include all forms of life, reminding us of our interconnectedness with the entire web of existence. When we treat every living being with kindness, we cultivate a profound sense of peace that transforms both ourselves and our environment. Consider how you might expand your circle of compassion throughout your day. It could start with something as simple as offering a genuine smile to people you pass on the street, speaking words of encouragement to someone who's struggling, or taking a moment to water a neglected plant. Even in moments of conflict, choosing kindness over reactive behavior can create powerful shifts in energy and understanding. Kindness to every living thing also includes being kind to yourself. Often, we're our own harshest critics, yet true compassion must begin within. When you make a mistake or face a challenge, practice responding with the same gentleness you'd offer a dear friend. This inner kindness naturally flows outward, making it easier to extend compassion to others. Small acts of kindness create ripples that extend far beyond our immediate awareness. Holding the door for someone, letting a car merge in traffic, or leaving water out for wildlife during hot days, these seemingly minor actions contribute to a more compassionate world. When practiced consistently, this principle helps dissolve the artificial boundaries between self and other, fostering a deep sense of unity and mutual care. Remember, practicing kindness doesn't mean becoming a doormat or ignoring your own needs. Instead, it's about recognizing that every living being deserves respect and consideration while maintaining healthy boundaries. This balance creates sustainable compassion that enriches both the giver and receiver. Incorporating these 5 Reiki principles into your daily life doesn't need to be overwhelming. Start by choosing one principle each morning and setting an intention to practice it throughout the day. You might find it helpful to write the principles down and place them where you'll see them regularly, like your bathroom mirror or desk. Remember that progress isn't always linear, and there will be days when practicing these principles feels challenging. That's perfectly normal. The beauty of Just for Today is that each morning offers a fresh start, a new opportunity to align with these teachings. To support you on your journey, I invite you to explore more Reiki wisdom and guidance through the Light and Balance YouTube channel. Feel free to like and subscribe to get more Reiki and spiritual updates with deeper insights into these principles and practical applications for daily life.